Ooh.
Dang it, I did it again. Oh well. Bring out your dead! Welcome back, it's Paul here with Conduct Deluxe. Previously we were on the moon! And I only got a bronze trophy, so I upgraded it to a gold one. In the meantime, since the last recording, we've only got a few places left before we can wrap up the series. And I was trying to decide which one to go for. Should we go for the frontier maps, or should we go for the medieval ones? And obviously I'm going with the medieval ones, just to go in chronological order. And I think we'll start with the time portal and see how much time we have left after that. There we go. Really nice and chill, not too complicated or difficult. I'm just getting some good vibes from the music. And yeah, this is feeling good because it isn't like this huge, difficult challenge. At least as far as I can tell. There's still some chances for collisions, of course. Case in point. Next time I'll try to be more careful. There we go. So, not much has happened since the last recording because I'm recording multiple times in the same day. If I was to say anything, I have a lot of things to clean up around the house. Messes that I've managed to make that I didn't want to, but wound up doing anyway. Quick pro tip, if you manage to find a way to avoid making a mess, please do that. It'll save you a lot of time. That's just my advice. But that's just from my perspective. I'm surprised we're hardly transporting any people. As a matter of fact. We're passing all these trains through the portal and it's not really doing much. Like, it's taking so long, I don't even think we're gonna get all 3 stars for this level. And I was almost right. There's a bunch of trains all going at once. Don't you do me dirty like that, game. Trying to play some tricks on me. Then having all these crossovers. But yeah, that was taking a little bit longer than I expected. Although the level's pretty basic in terms of its premise, of course, its execution is more challenging than I gave it credit for. I think we're almost there. 69 passengers.
Nice.
Almost at 80. Ooh. 78. Ah. Robbed me of my 3 stars. Just a few seconds off. Oh. Get your free gift. What did I get? It's a train! A medieval train. Did they have trains like that back then? No. But you know what they did have? Caravans! Anyway. Well, it doesn't have a real sound to it. So anyway, we're just gonna take our caravan and make our way. Oh, I didn't mean to send it that way. Oh well. Oh no you don't. That's more like it. Ooh. So close to avoiding that. Hopefully we'll avoid that in the future. There we go. It feels better. Entire house in order. I think we're supposed to get another train at some point, if my memory is correct. But that's if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember exactly when. And that gets us our silver, and we'll be able to hop along to the next level, the Mill County. Actually, yeah, I'll keep the tracks like this. Just gotta be extra careful. That's better. Not too difficult, not too complex. Just right. We need to make some detours though. At least for the freight train that we were encountering. "19 seconds. I'll get us another silver. Next stop is the old village. feel like we're gonna have to deal with more freight trains. Yep, no way I take that back. That's better. Though I do wonder why it takes so long with the trains in the tunnel for them to pass through one side and come out the other portal. I'll be able to figure it out in a moment. I didn't mean to do that. But now that the level's restarted, we should be able to figure out what's going on. Okay, so train parks here, goes through here, and then it goes into the void. Gotta be careful. Okay. I don't think I mentioned this before, but not only are there references to LEGO sets like I mentioned in the past, but also their themes as well. Of course, medieval being one of them. There's a lot more inspiration from LEGO sets than I gave it credit for. Dang it, I did it again. Oh well. Bring out your dead! We'll get him next time. I think I just passed a train in the wrong direction, or at least not the one I had in mind. Getting nice and toasty in the room, of course. Have to cool off eventually. In between recordings, of course. I was wondering when that was going to come out. That's better. Delayed adjustment there. That's the way we do it. Except that. That's one thing I shouldn't have done. Just gotta be careful and take it nice and easy. Dang it. What else have I been up to lately? I still didn't get to do that update video like I intended, because I'm still recording episodes of Conduct this, or Conduct Deluxe. It gets confusing because there's like 4 different versions of the game with 4 different names. They're basically all the same thing, but for different platforms. And each one is a little bit unique, like a fingerprint, because they have their own separate features and stuff. And I'm not sure exactly what all the separate features are, but I do know in some other versions there are extra trains like the Empire Express. Not the original one. The one with the Dreyfus Hudson. But yeah, that's what's on my mind at the moment. Let's head on over to the red station. There's gonna be quite a few passengers I'll have to transport. I was a little worried for a sec. Just an adjustment here and there. And another 20 seconds on the clock to get us silver once more. And the next one up is the Castle Siege. Oh, and it looks like we are attacking. Just make some adjustments there. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna send red trains over. Maybe like this. I think that works. You'd think they'd be able to actually, you know, like, stop all the tracks from being laid, so they wouldn't be invaded so easily. I don't know. But we're just making our way. What we're invading for, I don't know. Just gonna make some adjustments here. Maybe some maybe some strange woman in a pond told us we were supposed to be the next king of England or something. Like you do. Flip these here. I think we're almost there. Yep. And luckily I don't need to send or flip too many switches to get the job done. Would it be a little more efficient if I actually flip this switch over here? Maybe. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. because we got a bunch of levels up ahead, and I'm not sure how long that's gonna take, so thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one, and until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Bye, everybody.